For almost 50 years, the words "I have a dream" were silently repeated by the citizens of Lithuania, which was then occupied by the Soviet Union. This dream was meant to come true on the 11th of March, 1990. A group of activists from the Lithuania Liberty League, dissidents, and members of the Catholic Underground held the first rally, which was not sanctioned by the Soviet government and was not interrupted by force.
Aš matau ženkliuką, čia užrašyta Lithuanian Power, kas angliškai reiškia lietuviams valdžia. Ką tai turėtų reikšti? O kas ta laisvė?
Nu, kad nuo daug ko nepriklausytų.
Thus, an important symbolic step towards Sąjūdis was made. The reform movement of Lithuania, Sąjūdis, provided the opportunity of political self-expression to a society which had gone through occupation, repressions, and persecutions. One of the most important symbolic steps towards independence was the Baltic Way. On the 50th anniversary of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, the biggest and most significant event took place, which expressed the aim for the independence of the three Baltic states.
Lietuvos Respublikos aukščiausiosios tarybos aktas dėl Lietuvos nepriklausomos valstybės atstatymo.
The act of the 11th of March was the beginning of the political chain reaction which destroyed the Soviet Empire. The act also created unique opportunities of self-realization for the people of Lithuania, which cannot be compared to the conditions of living, working, and creating in any other historical periods. History does not know any cases when an empire would easily give away a part of its territory. This happened once again, shielding itself with the events in the Persian Gulf. Moscow tried to stop the process of consolidating the independence of Lithuania. The forces in action that night were too afraid to attack the building of the Supreme Council, which was guarded by thousands of unarmed Lithuanian citizens. Despite these terrible losses, the 13th of January is now remembered as the day of moral triumph of the freedom fighters. If the unarmed Lithuanian freedom fighters had lost in Lithuania, Europe could have been divided by a new Iron Curtain. Lithuania taking an equal stand in the Western world. In 1994, Lithuania accepted important international commitments when the first Lithuanian Freedom Support Unit Litpla 1 joined the battalion of the Kingdom of Denmark at the UN Support Mission in Croatia. In this context, it is important to note the mission in Afghanistan was led by Lithuania in 2005 to 2013. After becoming an equal member in the Euro-Atlantic structures, Lithuania has become a regional leader several times, and important roles have been given to the country. Sometimes Lithuania had to become a leader not only while working in sessions, which is usual in various international organizations, but also when reacting to various challenges in the region and the world. Feeling as an important part of Europe, Lithuania took a bigger role in ensuring their economic and political security. On the 9th of May 2013, the President of the Republic of Lithuania, Dalia Grybauskaitė, received the International Charlemagne Prize. A new energy era for the country began in 2009 after the RMBK-type reactor in the Ignalina nuclear plant was shut down. In this era, a lot of attention went to becoming independent from the former USSR systems and forming new connections with the West. In 1998, Lithuania demolished the legacy of the totalitarian regime, the death sentence. Discussions and reforms were in action concerning human rights and dignity, gender equality, and the minimizing of various forms of discrimination. After restoring the country, the society had to rethink its identity, how it's created and manifested to the world. Lithuanian artists took part in this activity. In 1992, a documentary by Audrus Stonys, Neregų žemė, won the European Film Academy Award, Felix. In 1994, Lithuanian director Eimuntas Nekrošius received the European Theatre Prize for New Theatrical Realities. The cultural and historic heritage of Lithuania came back to the integral area of World Heritage. Objects were enlisted as the UNESCO Cultural Heritage Object in Lithuania. In 2019, a Lithuanian conductor, Mirga Gražinytė Tyla, was announced as one of the best conductors in the world by the radio station Classic FM. An exceptional reason to notice Lithuanian culture was the 58th Venice Biennale of Contemporary Art, where the main prize, the Golden Lion, was awarded to Lithuania. Regaining historic memory and its changes. In 2005 was the first expedition to the Russian Federation, Misija Sibiras. In 2016, Atminties Maršas was held in Molėtai. The Archbishop and martyr, Theophilus Matulonis, was announced as blessed by the Catholic Church in Vilnius in 2017. The development of Lithuanian society in the 21st century could not be imagined without the Lithuanians of the world. It is no coincidence that since the 6th of July 2009, on King Mindaugas's coronation day, all Lithuanians around the world, wherever they are, sing the national anthem at the same time. One of the most important wins of the 11th of March epoch is the generation of Lithuanians who were born and matured in a free country. The opportunities and responsibilities that come with freedom are the main factors which form the views of the people. The first steps of the freedom generation are promising. We have great new names from Lithuania, with their worldviews, ideas, and values, belonging to the global world of culture, art, and sport.